What's up everybody, it's Brad. Welcome back to the channel Triple Ink. And man, it's getting close to the end of the year here and I wanted to show you guys my top 5 pickups of 2018. What were some of the best fragrances that I have added to my arsenal this year. I've been excited to do this video for a long time. You have no idea. You know what? You're probably saying, Brad, why haven't you done this video on your channel before? Brad, you know, how many fragrances have you bought this year? Be honest with us. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've only picked up 5 fragrances actually, so that's why this video is the top 5. I know, I was that guy in the past years that would literally buy 30, 40 plus bottles a year. It was a really bad habit, and since, you know, coming into college and I'm trying to save up more money, I've really dialed back and only have been purchasing fragrances that I really love. Been selling a lot of my collection as well. So that's right, I've only picked up 5 new fragrances this year added to my arsenal, but I'm gonna show you guys which ones they are, and I'm also gonna rank them and let you know my thoughts about them. Figured we could take a nice leisurely stroll on a beautiful November day through the woods right here, just off the campus. Alright, so let's start off with a fragrance of number 5 that's gonna make some of you guys out here a little bit envious, no pun intended. This is Gucci Envy from Gucci, of course. First time I ever smelled this, I still have a little mini bottle of this, and I was absolutely hooked on the scent the first time I tried it. And you know, I loved it so much, I went out and got myself a full bottle. And this is like my most prized, discontinued scent of my collection, right alongside with Mitza from Dior. These two I will always hold on to because they're just so hard to come by these days. You know, this is just really a fantastic scent. It's got that kind of barbershop fougere type scent in the opening, but it has a lot of that green kind of incensey scent, a little smoky, which is very nice. Ginger, of course, in the opening with just the best sandalwood, vanilla, and cardamom spicy dry down with some florals in there that you can think. It's just really a fantastic scent. That, you know, from time to time it does smell a little bit dated, I will admit that. But you know, it's perfect for this fall. That's why I picked it up pretty recently here, and it's just been such a nice scent to wear in the autumn. So if you guys can find Gucci Envy for a halfway decent price, seriously, don't pay like 300 bucks for this. It really isn't worth it. But if you know someone doesn't know what they have and is selling it for a really good price, go ahead and pick this one up. This is my number 5 best pickup of 2018. I don't know if you guys, I wish you guys could smell this here. There's literally this like cinnamon bakery shop. It's right up the hill right there, and it's just wafting down gorgeous cinnamon scents, and it just smells fantastic. And funny enough, it's very fitting for what this is, because this is a cinnamon bomb right here. Histories de Parfums 1899. This is the bigger brother of Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf, if you can imagine that. Literally smells the exact same as this cinnamon scent that's wafting down right there. Very nice, realistic, authentic cinnamon sweetness in here, but it is balanced out very nicely with the woody juniper, some bergamot as well for a little bit of citrus freshness. That's where it deviates from Spice Bomb, by the way. It has more of just a well-balanced composition, a better freshness in the opening, a little bit more of a woodsiness as well. And this also has iris, so it comes across smoother, a little bit more velvety smooth, slightly more powdery as well, but nothing too feminine if you ask me. This is definitely a unisex scent, much more so than Spice Bomb. So for you ladies out there that love the smell of Spice Bomb but thought it was a little too masculine for yourself to pull off, check out 1899. This will definitely be a home run for you. This also has vanilla in here, and it's just one of the most scrumptious, delicious dry downs with cinnamon, vanilla, iris, and I believe a little bit of yellow amber in there as well. Just makes this thing delectable and delicious. It's really been easy to wear. I've been wearing it to work, to class, just kind of out and about casually, and it's just been a really nice scent for me to wear. This may be the scent that whenever I think of my college experience now, will be the scent that is sort of associated with that in my mind, because I've been wearing it probably the most out of anything else that I've picked up so far this year in terms of at college. So if you guys are looking for a really nice alternative to Spice Bomb, more of a niche version of Spice Bomb, check out 1899. Also, Eastridge Parfums I think has a very good range of scents, and they're also pretty reasonably priced in comparison to other niche brands, so I think that's also a big positive. So Eastridge Parfums 1899 is my number 4. So funny enough, I actually don't have the number 3 scent with me here right now. It's actually back home with some of my other spring and summer freshies, because I only brought my fall and winter stuff here. But this is actually a fragrance that I have indeed reviewed on my channel back in August, my last review of the summer, and that was Xerjoff's 40 Knots. And boy, oh boy, this is one of my, I think this was actually my first pickup of 2018, and it was a great way to start off the year because this is a bombshell of an amazing, fresh, aquatic type scent, but it has such a unique twist in there. It's an upscale aquatic, if you can imagine that. It actually has just this really refined quality to it, this very luxurious scent that is unmistakably Xerjoff, and when you smell it, it smells like quality, and it has such a richness and a depth that you would never expect from a typical aquatic scent. Performance is amazing. You can dress this one up in a suit in the summertime. And how many other aquatic scents can you say do that? Not very many, I don't think. Bottle is gorgeous. I got it for a really good price, and I think it was just a really great pickup. I did wear it indeed a little bit in the spring, but then in the summertime, anytime I had a formal occasion that I needed to dress up a little bit for, that was immediately the first one that I reached for. It's just a fantastic scent. It is also my first Xerjoff. It kind of got me introduced to the brand a little bit and kind of got me hooked on the brand a little bit because I have had some other offerings in mind. If only they weren't so expensive, you know? So that is my number 3 spot. Definitely a hidden gem. Pretty much nobody talks about it, especially when you talk about Xerjoff. It's always Renaissance or Naxos or Neo, all these other scents, but you guys need to check out 40 Knots, especially if you're looking for an aquatic that is just so different than anything else out there. Need to take a break from walking real quick. Guys, we're getting to the heavy hitters right now. My number 2 spot, this is one I picked up back in August, and there will be a review of this coming out of my channel directly after this video. This is just such a special fragrance. This is from the house of Nasomatto, my first ever Nasomatto. This is Baraonda. It's maybe one of the coolest bottles that I own. I love this cork cap, really goes beautifully with the theme of this scent, which is indeed a very boozy scent. This has really been one of my breakthrough scents of 2018, and it's really just opened my nose. Like, this is what niche, in my opinion, is all about. It's all about just creating something so special, unique, and that just draws a really distinctive reaction from people, because this is actually one of my most complimented fragrances of this autumn, if you can believe that. You guys have probably heard this one before. It's got a very nice boozy whiskey according to the opening, super realistic. It has that fermented kind of almost sour quality about it, but at the same time it has a really nice caramelized sweetness to balance everything out. It has a beautiful muskmelon note in there as well, in addition to lots of nice masculine woods, and also a little bit of white florals that kind of play around with the rest of the scent. Just a beautiful composition overall, very complex, pretty much smells different and unique to me every single time I wear it. There's always something new to offer. It just smells great right now. Leaves are falling all around me. This is just one of the best fragrances to wear in the fall, in my opinion. It just fits the season so perfectly. So stay tuned for a review on my channel of this one coming out very, very soon. I have a lot of good things to say about it. My number 2. And time for my number 1 pick. It's the only fragrance that I have not mentioned yet. You guys have followed my channel, you'll know exactly what this is. I did a full, almost 20-minute video dedicated to a review on this scent, and it really is that special to me. It does mean that much, and time to show you guys what it is. My number 1 pickup this year, Every Storm, a Serenade from Imaginary Authors. Whenever I smell this, this instantly brings me back to my time and my trip up to Ohio. It was really one of my highlights of the summer this year, and really just in general, this was my fragrance for summer 2018. It was just completely head and shoulders above anything else in my collection. I wore this probably the most out of anything else, completely ran through a sample and been going through this bottle like crazy. I just had such a great trip, such a great time up in Cleveland visiting with my family towards the end of summer, that this just left such a powerful impression on me. This is by far my most meaningful pickup of 2018, and I will always remember this year by this scent right here. Speaking of the scent, this is just such a unique aquatic fragrance. It's very woody and very sharp in the opening with eucalyptus, and I believe it has Danish spruce as well, so it's very piney and green and woody and fresh and sharp. But this does soften up quite a bit as soon as the ambergris comes into play, and these salty, misty notes. It just smells fantastic. It's watery, it's aquatic, salty, but at the same time it is still masculine, still has a lot of character and backbone to it, and definitely makes a statement. If you guys are looking for a great all year round scent, but especially something for the spring and summer, and even to be honest in the fall, I wore this one yesterday and it did work very, very nicely. Check out Every Storm, a Serenade. Not a lot of guys are going to be smelling like this, and this is by far my most complimented fragrance of 2018. Wear this to work, it compliments all the time, just out and about. Everybody seems to enjoy this one off my skin, so check this one out if you're looking for a great, under the radar, compliment getter, all around fantastic scent. So guys, those were my top 5 fragrance pickups of 2018. And also I've thrown together a little bonus vlog at the end of this video here to kind of show you guys what I was doing on what in my opinion was the best ever fall filming day. This was earlier on this week. I brought my camera with me on a beautiful sunny fall morning, kind of like it is right now, but this is when all of the leaves were still on the trees. As you can tell, they're not doing so hot right now. So thank you all for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the video. See you next time. Good morning everybody, it's Brad, and I got a very special treat for y'all this morning. You know, it's a beautiful autumn kind of morning here out right now. Sun is out. I'm on East Campus, and I want to take y'all on a little filming excursion and show you what it takes to kind of film these videos behind the scenes a little bit. So I think this will be a pretty cool little idea right here, a little treat for y'all. And hopefully you'll enjoy this. We've got a really cool place, apparently very close to where I live. It's just right down that way over there. And it's got a nice little pond from what I've heard. So really excited to check that out, and hopefully you guys will find this entertaining to sort of see what it looks like to film behind the scenes. And let's get into it. You guys see what I have to deal with, right? I live literally in one of these little campus dorms right here. This is what I have to deal with all the time. Construction noises, fans, cranes, building all kinds of stuff back there, if you can see that. It's constant construction going on here, and I can't even have my windows open on such a beautiful fall day. Let the breeze roll in. Gotta deal with all these noises.
What? That's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that we had a beach volleyball pit right here, but apparently we do. Hey, some of these trees here, look at that color. It's beautiful, man. Guys, across the road, gotta look both ways, of course. I think we're almost here, the Arboretum. It's looking nice. Check this place out behind me. Isn't this place amazing? Take a look at that. Yeah, that should be a good spot right up here. So some of y'all may know that I recently added another piece of filming equipment to my arsenal. And anybody who's been following my channel a little bit, they've seen the cinematic shots, the aerial shots. I should give it away. That's right. Got the DJI Spark right here. Not sponsored by DJI, but they for sure make a really solid drone. Let's do some flying. Let's see what kind of cool shots we can get here.